On February 4th, 2021, the very first episode of FakeTV Box premiered on YouTube. And now, on this very day, in the year 2023, we reached a milestone that's 3 years in the making. This is the FakeTV Box 100 episode celebration special. FakeTV Box was produced at iKwame.com Studios on 144 Studios, New York. Production is made possible by Adobe, providing limitless creativity for all. The innovative world of Apple, always think different, but not too different, and by the people of this and other YouTube channels. And with the support from Brooklyn College, who reminds CUNY students that there's nothing without great effort. Hello, KlicKNettars. Welcome to the 100th episode of FakeTV Box with Kwame Alexander, the show that takes a huge spin on the latest news everywhere. I want to thank everyone who was able to come see this, and thank them especially for joining us on this incredible journey. I mean, it's hard to imagine that we're even doing this. I mean, when we started back in 2020, it was a year full of uncertainty, but it was also a year of opportunity, because by staying at home and standing in front of a Mac computer for endless hours from morning to overnight, I was finally able to accomplish a goal, really, that I had in the back of my mind for a few years. Now that goal was to create a YouTube channel, gain as many viewers and subscribers as possible, and build a social media platform where people can hear me voice about my interests, about what interests me, whether it was about social media, pop culture, movies, TV, sports, music, politics, you name it. And if you've ever seen the homemade trailer of FTB, which I did in my basement in 2020, those were the exact topics that I promised we would cover on this show moving forward. And we've also done trailer reaction episodes and live streams covering San Diego Comic-Con, the D23 Expo, and the 2022 midterm elections in the USA. Now, I myself have come a long way from filming in various locations in my own house to reporting from iKwame.com Studios on 144 Studios in New York City. So, big thank you to my wonderful crew for their hard work and dedication. Please give yourselves a big round of applause. Yeah, that's it. And there's going to be a lot of things to get into later, but right now, we want to turn the clocks back to February 4th, 2021, the day the first FakeTV Box episode premiered on YouTube. Now, of course, I haven't seen this in a long time. And personally, hold up. Personally, I can't wait to see myself 2 years younger and trying to do my own Mitch McConnell impression and whatnot. So, what's all flashback to the very first episode of FakeTV Box. Enjoy.
FakeTV Box was produced at iKwame.com Studios at 114 Road, Studios, New York. This show is made possible by the people of this station and other YouTube stations, and by
Hold. Let me start from the beginning. Okay, here we go.
FakeTV Box was produced at iKwame.com Studios at 114 Road, Studios, New York. This show is made possible by the people of this station and other YouTube stations, and by La Gloria Community College, where thousands of students from around the globe can dare to do more.
Hi everyone, my name is Kwame Alexander, your host for FakeTV Box created by KlicKNet. This channel takes a huge spin on the latest news everywhere. If you'd like to share your thoughts and support, then be sure to leave any comments down below. Hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel, and the notification button.
I kind of sound like
a robot back then. You know what I mean? That said, let's go over the past first weeks of the new year. Joe Biden was sworn in as the 46th President of the United States on January 20th, 2021, and the 45th White President of the United States on January 20th, 2021. After sitting under the leniency of President Obama, he went on to defeat Orange Thanos in the 2020 election after Americans had experienced 4 years of a real-life Infinity War. Oh my God. So good job, USA. You made it for the endgame now. There goes Pumpkinhead. Joe Biden selected Senator Kamala Harris in August 2020 as his running mate. And after they won the 2020 election, she was sworn in as first African American and first Asian American vice president. And as you know, you have all got the chance to tell grandchildren how we all voted for the first female president in 2016. But somehow seeing a woman get this far and making U.S. history was well worth 4 years of dealing with a real-life mad titan. It will take a very long time to rebuild this country and to understand the DC drama surrounding Biden's inauguration. That's like I'll go over it in a segment I like to call Before and After. Like the first ever Before and After. Before Joseph Weber Biden Jr. was elected number 46, number 45 was up to no good. Pro-Trump supporters gathered at the Save America March on the morning of January 6, 2021. They were in support of Trump's attempts to overturn the election. And long before the march began, Congress was scheduled to meet at the Capitol to count the results of the Electoral College and certify Biden as the winner of the 2020 election. On any normal day, like the ones we used to have in 2019, I would be washing dishes at around 2 o'clock. But then, images of a pro-Trump mob caught my attention. Once they got past the cops, they vandalized, ransacked, and crazy enough, took selfies with them. While the black community sat at home, texting, and this is true, yo, if that was us, we'd be drowning in our own blood.
That's
The
your
incident provoked
like,
House Speaker Nancy Pelosi and the House of Representatives to impeach Trump 1 week before he left office. And whenever Trump
I don't
hears
remember
about
what I
impeachment, he calls it a hoax.
I don't
When
remember
I think of impeachment, I think of this.
Peach. I could eat a peach for hours.
The House accused Trump of inciting the insurrection of the U.S. Capitol. Others have called it an act of domestic terrorism and a poor attempt by Trump to carry out a coup. But hey, some people don't want to throw in the towel when they lose. That reminds me, it's time for my throwing in the towel exercises.
I that did not work out the way I had hoped, okay?
So, after Biden was sworn in as president, he's been hard at work carrying out his COVID-19 relief plan and getting his administration up and running. The Democratic-led Senate has agreed with Minority Leader Mitch McConnell to delay the impeachment trial until February 8th. And two very strange things from that sentence. The Democrats and the GOP actually agree on something Trump-related, and Minority Leader Mitch McConnell, a long last,
Now it sounds like I'm
and finally,
yelling.
President Biden wants to grant the people 100 million doses of vaccines in his first 100 days.
Yeah, back when the
So to those
pandemic was
who want their herd
at its meanest,
immunity but have fear of needles, you better start practicing. And I know I do.
wow.
So that's it for now.
Mhm.
Once again, hit the subscribe button if you're new to this channel. Hit the notification icon so that way you always receive a new video once a week. And hit the like button if you enjoyed today's video. Be sure to leave me any comments down below and ask me any questions about what you think of this channel and what would you like to see moving forward.
That's right.
With that said, I'll see you next time on the FakeTV Box, created by KlicKNet.
Nice. Wow, that was so beautiful. We'll be back in like 60 seconds. But we'll be right back after this quick shout out from one of the members of our FakeTV Box family. So stay tuned. Yeah, stay tuned. Hey there, KlicKNettars. It's senior correspondent Kwame Alexander wishing FakeTV Box a happy 100 episode. And right now, I want to give a big shout out to the big man, my boss, and host of the show, Kwame Alexander. You know, when he gave me the job as correspondent back in 2021, I was super excited. I mean, I got to report from places like Brooklyn College, although I would like to report live from other places like Paris, Hollywood, the Bahamas, maybe even Texas. Anyway, happy 100th episode to FakeTV Box. All right, we're back, and that was our senior correspondent Kwame Alexander giving us a shout out. You know, this show was there when the news broke out about lots of stuff like Disneyland Ford, the war between the United States and the Delta variant of COVID-19, the dropping of the first
Spider-Man No Way Home trailer, the Bipartisan Safer Communities Act signed into law, when Hugh Jackman announced he would play Wolverine again in Deadpool 3, and how can we forget about when Universal Parks announced the first theme park coming to Texas? And our senior correspondent said that he would like to go to Texas. Wow, it's quite amazing how we've done all those episodes in the past 3 years, and not to mention all the trailers besides Spider-Man that we've reacted to on the show. I mean, the list is as long as my arm, and it's about to get even longer because we have 2 new reactions to the trailers for Marvel Studios' latest projects, Secret Invasion, coming this summer to Disney Plus, and the Marvels coming in November this fall. So let's start off with the first one being Secret Invasion in 3, 2, 1. Secret Invasion.
Fury, since you've been gone, things have gotten much worse.
Jeez. Oh my god.
Why do you think I came back?
I love the green.
You're in no shape for this fight that lies before us, old friend.
Whoa.
This is personal.
Very few of us know about the wars fought in the shadows that have raged on this planet.
Oh my god.
Do you feel responsible?
Where are the Avengers? This war is one I have to fight alone. You're the most wanted man on the planet.
You don't know what they have planned for you.
The great Nick Fury. One last fight.
One last fight. Now, Secret Invasion is based on a Marvel Comics storyline that I know a little bit about. I mean, it seems like a series where an alien species known as the Skrulls invade the planet Earth. But what if it was something more? What if this is a series where the mental mind of a human being was tested like never before, and everything we thought we knew about the characters within the Marvel Cinematic Universe was all a lie? I mean, there was some rumors going on that this show might take place between Avengers Infinity War and Avengers Endgame. but it looks like it could come at a different time period. That, or maybe the squirrels are playing tricks on me, and they're the ones who started the rumors online. Either way, it's going to be really exciting to see Samuel L. Jackson portray Nick Fury again as the former director of S.H.I.E.L.D., uncovering a conspiracy for a group of squirrels who infiltrate the planet Earth in positions of power around the world. And let me just say something else. The cast lineup is great, and the filming and visual effects of Secret Invasion are without a doubt superb. So be there June 21st when it hits streaming on Disney Plus. Okay. We'll be right back after this.
Hi there, KlicKNettars. It's Talk to Me, son. I'm here to wish FakeTV Box a happy 100 episode. If some of you remember correctly, I was a fill-in host for Kwame Alexander for about 2 or 3 episodes. And then I never heard back from the fella about wanting to fill in again. But nonetheless, it's a privilege and an honor to be a part of the FakeTV Box family. I mean, jobs like these don't come often for bears. Just ask Cocaine Bear. Anyway, happy 100 episode FakeTV Box, and remember to call me.
I sure will. Talk to me, son. Oh, wait, we're back. Well, I remember doing Talk to Me, son, like it was yesterday, right? I mean, this show wouldn't be what it is without its characters and segments. And the one segment that I believe is the most popular is none other than Before and After, which premiered the same day as the first episode of FakeTV Box with Kwame Alexander. So with that being said, it's time for a brand new Before and After. All right, so let's break it all down. Before Chicago was chosen to host the 2024 Democratic National Convention, Atlanta and New York City was in the running of host. Now, after Chicago was chosen, Atlanta and New York are focused on running for the 2030 Winter Olympics. Pray you don't screw this one up. Pray they don't. It's supposed to say pray they, not pray that, not pray they. Pray you don't screw this up. Pray you don't screw this up, Atlanteans and New Yorkers. I totally forgot to fix that. Okay, moving on. I think you're gonna like this one. You see, before the Super Mario Brothers movie premiered in theaters, Disney's Frozen 2 held the record for the biggest worldwide opening weekend for an anime movie at the box office. Now, after the Super Mario Bros. Movie broke the record, Disney will try to take it back by making Frozen 3 a 3-hour long movie. Yeah, that's true. I can see them doing that. I really can. Okay. Next up. Before Matthew McConaughey said in an interview that he and Woody Harrelson might be brothers, they were simply just acting buddies. Acting buddies. Now, after reading the interview's article, I can honestly say I can see the resemblance. I mean, you see that, right? I mean, as soon as I saw this, I thought to myself, I can honestly see the resemblance. And wouldn't it be crazy if they were biological brothers? Or maybe Matthew McConaughey was Woody Harrelson's long-lost son. All right. Not my best McConaughey impression. Sorry. Okay, next up. Before the Toronto Blue Jays beat the Tampa Bay Rays in their home country of Canada, the Rays were 13-0 to start the 2023 MLB season. Now, after the loss, the Rays at least remain undefeated in the United States of America. You get what I mean? You get, yeah. Oh, you're gonna love this one. Before Shawn Mendes, I believe I'm not sure if this is the last one, but before Shawn Mendes and Camila Cabello were spotted kissing at Coachella, everyone thought that they had broken up. Now, their next song together will be called "We Know What You Did at Coachella." I'm trying to think of the song in my head. I Know What You Did Last Summer. It's not working. All right. With that, we end another before and after. Okay, now it's time to see my reaction to the teaser trailer for Marvel Studios' The Marvels in 3, 2, 1.
Captain Rambo?
What the hell are you doing?
Entering the jump point perimeter. I'm gonna get you some readings, Fury. Hello?
Monica.
Hello?
Captain Rambo?
Is this an Avengers test?
Wow.
Where's Captain Rambo?
What the?
Hi.
We're looking for Kamala Khan.
Okay, so our powers are entangled. I can manipulate light energy. And I can totally show you. No! Not again! Hi. Where's our daughter? Wherever you were.
team.
Oh, no. We're not a team.
We're not a team.
Wow. You know, this is the kind of film that gets me excited, because Marvel Studios is soaring to new heights. And interesting enough, there's likely going to be back-to-back space movies from the studios this year, with Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 coming next month in May. And then we had the Marvels coming in November. I mean, the dynamic between Carol Danvers, Monica Rambeau, and Kamala Khan, it's just right there. And it's going to be something to geek out at the movie theaters, with callbacks from Captain America Civil War waiting in the wings. I mean, like in a Spider-Man sort of way. After hit series last year on Disney Plus, Kamala Khan will get to meet her hero in person and team up with her as well. These ladies, according to this, these ladies find their powers entangled with one another. They find their powers entangled with one another. And it's largely due to Captain Marvel falling into a wormhole that's linked to the Kree. Ooh. And as you just saw, them swapping places like that with each other every time they use the powers, it makes everybody wonder why. And quick note, I also want to know if they changed the name of Sword, which was first seen in the MCU in WandaVision. I was thinking if they changed the name of Sword from Sword to Saber. If so, then why? Or is this a whole new organization that Monica and Nick Fury are a part of? Well, we'll just have to wait till November 10th to find out. We'll be right back after another shout out. We're back, and we have a lot of shout outs from the people who have been on our show before, but it couldn't hurt to have some fresh new faces now and then. In fact, I never told anyone about this. but you're hearing it right now on our 100th episode. I've been hoping to have more guests, different guests on Fake TV Box in the near future, and probably interview them in long discussions about stuff. And as some KlicKNettars know, we have another cool segment on our show, which we like to call the vital informed polls. And now, Kwame Alexander with vital informed polls of your everyday life. Okay, so here's our first poll. So, our first poll, would you ever like to go camping? Well, 25% said yes, 25% said no, 25% said maybe, and 25% said not if Cocaine Bear is going to be there. Yeah, that's the second time Cocaine Bear has been dropped twice on our show. Okay, next up, our next poll is, what should WWE's premier live event in Saudi Arabia be named as? 50% said the King and Queen of the Ring, 49% said Night of Champions, and 1% said anything better than Great Balls of Fire. Goodness gracious, Great Balls of Fire. Okay, next up, let me check this. This is the same poll. Okay, so our next poll is: Do moviegoers think that the Flash will suck in theaters? 40% said no, 50% said yes, 10% said if they had Grant Gustin in a cameo, I guess it would be worth watching. But no Grant Gustin whatsoever, except in the final season of The Flash on CW. All right, next up. No, this poll is asking, you see this jar of jelly beans? Well, we asked people if they think there's more or less than 1,000 jelly beans in this jar. Let's see. Is there more or less than 1,000 jelly beans in that jar? 25% said more than, 25% said less than. Let me repeat that. 25% said more than, 25% said less than, and 50% said maybe I should just eat them all and find out. God, I hope you don't get a tummy ache from that. Okay, this is likely the last poll. I don't know. This one is: what's the most recent streaming show you've seen? 20% said The Last of Us. No, 20% said The Last of Us. 25% said The Mandalorian. 5% said Star Trek Picard. And 40% said anything that's not a space opera, for crying out loud. Oh, I guess that's the end of. I guess this has been vital, informed posts for your everyday life. All right, now, before we sign off, I want to tell you what 100 episodes mean. I want to tell you what 100 episodes means to me. Well, in 2017, I went to this seminar about how to create your own YouTube channel in Manhattan, and I can remember the week after that, I went to another seminar about how to live stream on YouTube. That too was in Manhattan. Since then, I knew I had to try them both for myself. And thanks to a little help from college, I created my own little platform, and I've only begun to expand it. I mean, FakeTV Box was originally going to be the name of the channel, but I had trouble changing the name, changing off my real phone name, changing it to FakeTV Box. Then it was in 2022, I decided that KlicKNet is going to be the new name for this channel. And based on my award-winning blog, I think I've won a few awards. And another thing, that name KlicKNet really stuck. I mean, it's better than that other name I had, the Kwame channel, which I had up for a couple of hours, and that was the same day when we premiered the Wkly Hit List. So now I've accomplished both of my goals to have a YT channel and doing a proper live stream. I mean, if you don't know this, there was a period between the 2020 presidential election and the 2021 Georgia runoffs, where I wanted to test the waters of live streaming, and it was a total disaster. But I've said time and time again that I can redeem myself with the number of content I put out there on YouTube. So I want to thank my entire family for supporting me on this journey, especially my late father. I don't know if he ever saw an episode of the show before he passed away, but he would have been real proud of me. And I want to give a shout out to all the people who appeared in our vlog episodes with senior correspondent Kwame Alexander. It was senior college correspondent at Brooklyn College. Yeah, and a shout out to the characters that I brought on the show, including our senior correspondent, Talk to Me Son, Dr. Julius Irving, and that's pretty much the characters I made so far. And I think they're all very funny. Thank you to the people behind the scenes for making 100 episodes a reality. So one more round of applause for all you. Yeah, you guys are great. all you are great. I mean, you guys are so great that you even got me. Look at this. Look at this. They got me a cake for a 100 episode. I mean, it's not much. It's not very much, but it's the font that counts. So I'm about to eat this, but I want to thank. Finally, I want to say thank you to all the KlicKNettars out there. Thank you so much for watching us for the past 3 years. And as I say at the end of every episode, please remember to like, comment, and share everything on KlicKNet. Give your support by hitting the subscribe button down below. And tell anyone you know who would like to see what we do here. If they like to see what we do here, then encourage them to subscribe to the channel. Okay. That being said, I'll see you next time for 100 more episodes of Fake TV Box with Kwame Alexander. Oh, wait, here comes. It's music. Yeah.